Hello guys, welcome to this video. In this video, I am going to show you how we can do lease modification in Microsoft Dynamics 365 Finance and Operation. So first, let's see what is the example. This example I have also discussed previously in my video, but I will quickly discuss in this video like what is the exact scenario. If you want to see in detail, then you watch my previous video. It is recommended to watch my previous video, then come to this video, right? So now what is our scenario is that we have a lease agreement, right? We have a payment schedule, we have a liability amortization schedule, accumulated depreciation schedule. This is perfect, right? Amortization, so the lease value will become zero at the end of the lease term. The ROU asset balance will equal to zero at the end of use term. So this is fine. We already know this. All these accounting entries pass. We already know, right? So what we need to understand. So in this scenario, suppose 2 years has been passed and we are at uh, 1st of January 2026. At this date, we have some changes in our lease agreement. And what are those changes? So these are the revised lease agreement. So you can see that there are three changes. One is the lease term remaining. So for the our initial lease term was 10 years. Let me just change it. So initial lease term was 10 years. After 2 years, we have a remaining term of 8 years, but we extended one more year. So the total remaining lease term is 9 years. So we have extended for one more year. Now the payment amount also changed. Earlier the payment amount was this 7 million. Now it is 110 million. So this is also changed. Now the rate is also changed. The discounting rate is changed. So these are the three changes. And as per the accounting, IFRS or financial accounting, we need to compute the revised lease liability at the modification date. So what we do, we created a payment schedule. We computed that this is the revised lease liability at modification date. Then what the existing lease liability was this much. And what is the difference between the existing lease liability and the revised lease liability is this. And this amount will be adjusted in our ROU asset. So ROU asset will increase by this amount and lease liability will also increase with this amount. Because the impact of lease liability will go to ROU asset. Because ultimately we are paying for the ROU asset, right? Now, let's see how to do it in Dynamics. So what I have done is I have created a lease book. So this is the lease book. Here we have put all the details, the asset useful life, 120 months, the compounding interval annually, ordinary annuity, and yeah, pretty much everything we have entered 7 million amount. That is our original contract. We have entered everything right. Now let's go to payment schedule and confirm this payment schedule. So once you confirm the payment schedule, then I will do a initial recognition. Go to asset leasing journal. If you want, you can see the journal. I will directly post it. Now the asset initial recognition journal is posted. The lease status is open now. Go here, and now since we need to do 2 years entry, so what I am doing is I am using the lease batch. I will do the payment entry for 2 years using this batch. So I will put here date as 1st of January 2024, and here I will put 31st January 2025. The book ID I will choose modification, select it. I will directly post it. Click OK. Now batch job is created and payment invoices will get created. So if I go to lease summary, so what I will do, I will go to the workspace, and from here I will just go to modification and go to books. This is also a good wizard. That's why I came to here, so that you can also see this wizard. Now go to invoice journal. So you can see system has created two journals and it has posted it. Right. Go here. You can check the amount as well. For the first journal is 70 million, and for the another journal it will be 70 million. Right. 70 million and 70 million. So let's check the another journal. Another journal is also for 70 million. So this is fine. Now quickly go to batch job. Initial payment journal has been posted. Now talking about the interest. So interest journal will be posted. Let's put the date. Now put the date of modification. Now go to book ID. Select it. I will directly post it. Right. If you want, you can also summarize the entry. Then you need to put one more date. For put on that date, all the journal entries will get posted in a summarized way. Only single journal entry will be posted. Now interest lines will get interest journal will get posted. So select here, go to books. Now go to asset leasing journal. Let's wait for a couple of minutes. Okay. Now the interest journal has been posted. So you can see monthly journal will get posted by the system. Right. So let's go here, check all the journals getting posted. So these journal will be posted till 31st of December. So you can see 31st of December 2025, all the interest expenses has been posted. So interest expenses will be posted monthly. Total interest will be divided by 12 and it will be posted. So that's why you can see that the interest which is for 2024 is different and interest for 2005 is different. But if we check interest for 2005 in the similar year but for different month, it will be same, right? Because everything is divided by 12. So even if I just copy this, put it in Excel somewhere and multiply it by 12. I need to make it as number. So removing the comma. So you can see 4031316.7, right? This is matching with this value, right? Ignore the decimals, but it is matching, right? So interest expenses has been posted. Now coming to the depreciation. So let's post the depreciation as well. Go here, batch journal creation. Go here and asset depreciation schedule. I will choose my lease book ID. Click on select button. Choose our start date from this date to this date I want to post my entry for the depreciation. Click directly post it. So if I select post, then it will post. Click OK. Now let's go to lease management workspace. Select our lease, go to books. Now let's see the asset leasing journal. So the depreciation entry should be posted. It is not posted, but let's wait. Let's refresh. Now it is posted. So you can see that depreciation journal has been posted 358,433.08 and it will be posted till 31st 12, right? Now go back. Now go back again and I will go to my lease summary page. Now what is our task? See, 2 years has been passed. Now what we want? We want to do some changes in our lease agreement. So go to lease adjustment wizard, click on the next button. This is our modification date. Click on the next button. Now this is the lease detail. Here we want to change the details, right? So the first detail that I want to change is I want to change the discounting rate as 10.5. And if I check our details is 10.5. Now the payment amount I want to change. So I will go here. I will change my payment amount 110 million. It is changed. Period interval change 2 years because if you don't change then it will create a issue, right? Now the period we also need to change to 9 periods because we want to make 9 payments, right? Now the ending date is coming perfectly. Okay, now let's check all other details. Asset useful life. So asset useful life, remaining life is earlier the remaining life was 8 years because 2 years has been passed. So 8 into 12 equal to coming as 96 months. But now the asset useful life is increased by 1 year. So now the useful life will be 12 into 9 equal to 108 months. So 108 months. So I have made the changes in the incremental borrowing rate, asset useful life, that is our lease. Lease term is increased because lease term is increased, so asset useful life months I have increased. The ending date is coming perfectly as 34. Earlier the ending date was 33 as per the payment schedule, right? So now everything looks perfect. Just click on the next button. Now this is our this is a great screen. Here we can see the adjustment value and the newly computed value of the asset as well as the lease liability. So first check the new asset balance. So the new asset balance is 591,74,655. Go to our sheet. Go here 591,74,655.05.07. A little, very little different in decimals, but it is coming perfectly. So the beginning balance of the RU asset will always be equal to the earlier balance, which was coming, that is this much, and the adjustment which we have posted. So as you can see, I have also do a formula is what I have done is the existing balance is this much 34409575 plus the adjustment amount, right? So this was our beginning balance, right? And now this is the adjustment amount, so 24765,079. So let's see the adjustment amount. So you can see the adjustment amount here, right? If you want to see in accounting currency or reporting currency, then you can also see that, right? Now I have checked the adjustment amount, I have checked the asset amount, and now I will check the liability amount. So this is a new liability balance. So the new liability balance is coming as 621,09562. So let's see this 621,09562.66, and the previous asset balance is this much 344,09575. So after posting the depreciation 344,09575, right? Now coming to the previous liability balance 373,444,483. 373,444,483. So this is also coming fine. Now this is the adjustment entry that will get passed by the system when I will click on the finish button. So let's click on the finish button. Now the adjustment voucher has been posted, right? Now let's go to our lease ID, go to books. So now you can see that the initial right of use asset balance is this much, which is after adjustment, and the initial liability balance is also changed after the modification, right? And now if you want, we can proceed with our transaction for the remaining life of the lease term, right? Now also we can see the adjustment in this menu, lease adjustment. So you can go here and check the adjustment. So this, I hope this is my ID. Let's check. Yeah, this is our adjustment which we have passed. So the lease book ID is given here. You can see this lease book ID. And if you want to see lease version, then also you can see here the lease version, right? Okay, so this let's conclude this video now. Now in my next video, I will explain you. I will just proceed with this example, and we will pass the remaining entries for this lease for the 9 years, and then we will see some additional scenarios. So thank you, friends. Share this video to all your friends. Bye bye.